What they do, y'all. How y'all doing out there? Hopefully you all are doing well. Had a productive week. Tribe of aces and jewels, as you can see.
Yeah.
I got another ace on deck.
Already.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
Go by AB.
AB is here.
Already.
Y'all here?
Already.
And he here to drop them gems.
Already know.
So the question is, are you here to help or to take? Right? Are you here to help me or you gonna take away from me? You got to choose, right? So yeah. What they do. This your boy DP.
This your girl T.
And we're the Gemini Gems, representing for the Geminis across the world, giving our own Miami perspective.
For sure.
So you can follow us on all podcast platforms at Geminis-Gems.
Also follow us on Instagram, Geminis_Gems, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Geminis Gems.
Hey, make sure you like, follow, you comment, and you subscribe.
Yes.
And make sure when you type it in, it's Geminis with the S, Gems with a Z. And what we do, T?
Drop them gems.
Drop them gems. All right, so we back. Are you here to help or to take, right? So what's the benefit? I'm going to ask you, AB. What's the benefit in helping us, aces?
I mean, our benefits come on both sides, man. Like, you bringing something to the table or you... Shit, we ain't coming here with just forks and napkins. You know what I'm saying?
Already. I knew his first ball.
I'm jumping straight to it.
Yeah.
If you coming to the table, man, you got to bring something to eat. Don't come here with just forks and some napkins ready to jump in and eat everything off the table. You got to bring something to it.
Right.
Benefits for me, man, like you helping me trying to grow. Are we helping each other grow?
Right.
Like, what are your business ventures? What are you educated in? What do you love? What do you want to do?
Mm-hmm.
What are we striving for? What's your credit score? We trying to get a house?
I hear you.
Where we at?
Where you at?
Where we at? I mean, pussy come easy.
Yeah. No,
We
no
get
doubt.
that.
Yeah.
But what else you bringing to the table other than some yams?
Yeah.
Keeping it a buck.
I hear you.
I already told you.
Yeah. You coming with it?
What else you bringing to the table other than some yams, man? I need credit score.
Mm-hmm.
I need make sure that you got your folders in order.
Right.
Your job. How long you been working at? How many jobs have you had in the past 5-6 years?
Hey, let me tell you something, because I had my cousin on here, Nate, and he mentioned about an application. Always pulling out the application ready for a new, let's say, attribute to the accessory. You get what I'm saying?
Off rip.
So he mentioned that, and as you're going through your list of what you're requiring, it's like an application.
It's exactly that.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, for me, it's when we were younger, we met representatives. I don't want to meet your representative. I'm just saying. I'm keeping it a buck, bro. I don't want to meet your representative. I want to meet you.
Facts, bro. I don't want 6 months down the line and it be somebody totally different. Go ahead.
I need to meet you. Mm-hmm. What are you doing? What are you trying to do? Are you consistent or are you being stagnant?
Gotcha.
You sitting where you at and you don't want to do nothing else and you just like where you at, or we trying to do something else? Don't come sitting here with your hands out. Bring something to the table.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna help me with my business ventures? Are you gonna help me try to grow? Let's say if I had a clothing line, or I got a shoe deal that I'm trying to do, or something I'm trying to flip some money. What are you gonna help me do? How are you gonna make me grow, and vice versa?
I agree.
And vice versa. Something that you love doing hair, you love doing makeup, you love doing eyelashes. Okay, so how we gonna get this out? How we gonna invest in you?
So this is what I believe, and I came into this knowledge a couple of weeks ago, and I thought that back in the day, men were, let's say, in caveman days, we went out and killed for the day, right, and brought it back. What I think us as men should start doing is we need to start going out. Well, our kill is a little bit different. right? It's to bring home the bacon, right? But it's also looking into the future. So what I start to do is, if I'm dealing with someone, if she cannot figure it out, I'm figuring it out for her, based upon what is going on nowadays. Like, I'm always getting prepared for the future. So as we're talking, and with the nails and the hair and, you know, what she's trying to pursue, I'm like, hey, listen, I think the lane is going like this. I do my study. You get what I'm saying? So I can kind of show her where to go. You get what I'm saying? Or try to help her bridge the gap between her being confused and her actually accomplishing the mission. You get what I'm saying? So
100%.
let it drop.
I mean, 100%. I totally agree. I mean, it's a time. I think nowadays, as a man, I agree with you 100%. We should be trying to look forward in the future, because sometimes they get stuck in the
Like
moment.
you said, stagnant. Yeah,
they get stagnant.
Yeah,
and they don't know what else they should be looking forward to. They just get stuck in this one moment, and you're like, nah. We still got more to go. Facts. We can still go accomplish more. We can still get more of a bag out there. Don't just sit here and be comfortable with where we at. We can still go get more.
Facts.
So I agree with you 100%. But I mean, on the other hand, I think the woman has to be accepted. Of that knowledge.
Expound, bro.
You have to be accepted. We're now in the day and age where we with the boss chicks. I'm just boss chicks feel like a man can't tell them shit.
Facts.
They can't tell them nothing. I mean, if you telling them the sky is blue, nah, nigga, it's green. No, it's green because I told you it's green.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
But back to the topic. I mean, like, you got to be able to listen on both sides.
Gotcha.
As far as bringing something to the table to help. Both sides have to be willing to listen and be a follower.
Gotcha.
You can men are, in my opinion, men are supposed to lead. Right. They should be leading of the household. Right. But both sides have to know how to follow at the same time for everything to.
I get it. I get the mixture between the two. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you do got to take a seat back and let her take care of certain things. Like, for example, I remember this lady I was talking to. She actually told me, let me be your secretary. Shoot, go ahead and handle that for me. She was like, straight like that, bro.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, she was like, let me be your secretary. It's okay. You get what I'm saying? So it's certain phone calls she was able to make for me on my behalf. You get what I'm saying? So go ahead and take that lane. You got that. While I can focus on this factor of whatever I'm trying to pursue. So I love that idea. So what I put down was, with helping comes assisting, right? All right. So from that, you go from one level to the next, meaning that the woman should be the helpmate, right? Just to give more foundational outlook on the topic. You know what I'm saying? So she's supposed to be a helpmate to the man's vision. Not to say that she should just obey with the derogatory type of stigma that comes with it, but just more so understand that it needs to be one leader. True. Right. And as that person leads, we will be followed. You will follow it, or the situation will go into the right direction. What you want to accomplish as the jewel, you will get there. You will get if you follow the ace. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So go ahead and how you see fit. Now, with that comes, like, for example, what we all do when we go to work. We obey that one supervisor. We don't obey. Now, yeah, we probably do our own thing here and there, but
in front of him, it's a chain of command.
Exactly.
Chain of command.
So go ahead and expound on it. Let it drop, bro.
I mean, as far as chain of command go, I think in the household, man, a woman, I think she should lead. I mean, follow. Excuse me. Gotcha. I think the man should lead, right? And the woman should follow. But like I said, it comes times where you can't take a back seat. She can say, "Hey, baby, I see something that you don't see." Instead of taking that route, take this route. Yeah. See what you think about that. But for the most part, a man should be doing, like you said, bringing home the bacon. I know you trying to get X, Y, and Z done with your business, and I'm trying to get X, Y, Z done with my business. But I think if we both take this route right here together, we can both flourish. Right. And she just should be able to listen to that.
I agree. I think it's a part of helping is listening.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Just to get to that level where you want to go. Because I believe in relationships, we should try to accomplish a goal. So what I use, the analogy I use here is the road, getting to the destination, like a roadmap.
Yeah,
trying to get to the destination. Like, yeah, she could tell us to make the detour here because we running into an accident. She's looking at the map, so I have to go off of what she's saying because I'm driving. She has the map.
she GPS.
Right, and then from there, you know, it's like, okay, babe, we got to get back on track. Because sometimes you have to make the detours and you may not know how long that detour may take you out of. But in that, long as we get back on task, long as we get to the mission at hand, you get what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna add on to that.
Yes.
Now with that mission, during that mission, the most important thing
I'm listening
that we're forgetting about, communication.
Talk about it. Talk about it, bro.
If we can't communicate, I don't care what you seeing on that map. I ain't gonna know unless you say something to me.
Unless you say something.
I can't. You holding it?
Facts.
Let's just say we in a 1998 Ford.
Yeah.
And you holding the map. Ain't no GPS on the screen.
Facts.
We ain't got no in dash. If you ain't telling me the road is ending in the next quarter mile.
Yeah.
We running off the damn cliff. So you know what I'm saying? Communication. I think communication is key as far as helping in a relationship.
I agree.
We both need to communicate on what we want to accomplish.
Right.
Where we're trying to go.
Right.
Where we want to be in the future.
Facts.
And what makes us happy.
I agree.
Communication is
I agree.
A lot of people fail in relationships, and I'm speaking off of experience.
I hear you.
A lot of people fail in relationships for lack of communication.
Lack of communication.
You got to pay attention.
Gotcha.
On both sides.
I agree.
You really need to pay attention to not just what's being said, but what's being shown to you.
Gotcha.
And that's bringing something to the table.
Right. So when you mention communication, I think about and I encourage the aces on this show to make sure you talk. Because one thing we do not have is the skill to actually let it be known what's going on.
I think most men nowadays feel it's feminine to talk about their feelings.
No, I ain't talking about feelings all the time.
I'm just saying,
Gotcha.
to talk about anything in general, something that may have bothered you, or
Gotcha.
something that you like,
Right.
Or talking. Period. They feel like it's a feminine trait,
Or showing weakness.
it's showing exactly
Right.
It's showing weakness instead of I'm the caveman. I'm
brute.
out here. I got
Yeah.
this. You ain't got to worry about it. I ain't hurting. Ain't nothing to bother me. Ain't nothing to faze me. I don't never get tired.
Right.
I don't never sleep.
Right.
Nah, tell her how you feel.
Right. Well, I do agree with that. But certain things, and I'm learning this, some things, not all things, you can talk to her about. Some things you can't tell her.
Oh, hell no.
You get what I'm saying? And I mean all because you don't want her to lose respect for you. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of that showing weakness, I get. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to show no weakness.
Nah.
But you know what? If this bothering me of whatever she's doing, you get what I'm saying? Or whatever my day is, I'm going to communicate that. You get what I'm saying? So if I'm driving down the street and I had I'm already upset because I'm late, this, that, and the third. Yeah, I'm gonna say, man, these people out here tripping, man. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna let that off of my shoulder.
But see, these are some things that most men don't do.
Gotcha.
They're not bringing that to the table.
Gotcha.
It's on both sides. I'm not saying you got to tell her, man, this chick tried to holler at me today.
Yeah. Who is it?
Who is it? Now, see, now you opening up other doors.
Right.
We ain't got to tell her everything.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, certain things, vent. Let her know, hey, I ain't perfect. You the only the chick that's in my armor.
Yeah.
So I can vent to you.
Yeah.
I ain't telling everybody else this shit.
Hold me down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hold me down with that. Like,
Facts.
but yeah, man. I think communication is one of the main courses that needs to be brought to the table when you eating, as far as helping.
Right.
That should be the turkey.
Basically, the purpose of it.
The purpose of everything, us dealing with each other is communication. That should be the turkey. All the rest of that shit can be sized the macaroni and the yams and shit. We good with all the rest of that.
Oh, here you go with the yams.
I'm talking about food.
I know. Still edible on both ends.
On both ends, you feel me?
Yeah. So, just to go down through this lane of help, right? And understanding that I say us as aces, we do let our girl or our woman know that, hey, I need your help. You know, not saying I'm begging for the help, but I do need it. Like, it's a relationship at my job. I mean, not at my job, at my church that I admire, the marriage. And when I say that the husband and wife, like, they work as a unit, like they was building, like I think it was last year or the year before last, the guy was building something for a Christmas show at my church, right? So as he was building the little shepherd, whatever it was for the play, he was like, hey, babe, I need you to hold this right here. Now, mind you, I'm in the building. He's like, yeah, I don't need you. I need her. You get what I'm saying?
Has something to do.
Right. And not just to give her something to do, but that's how they
involving her in it.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's just how they work. You get what I'm saying? So I believe he established that young in their relationship. Let's say during the beginning, hey, I do need you to do XYZ for me. You get what I'm saying? So let it drop on that.
I think that's another thing that men nowadays have a hard time doing.
Okay.
Letting a woman know, sometimes I do need you. I mean, most men, when they go into a relationship, and I can speak on this by myself, it took me a while to understand it.
Okay.
A woman shouldn't be needed.
Help me.
A woman shouldn't be needed. I want you here.
Got you.
You need to
I
be,
like that.
You need to be wanted here.
I like that.
Now, it's gonna be times where, you know, in a relationship, it's things that you need some help with, and some men find it very difficult to ask their significant other for help, even if it's something so simple as holding something.
Yeah.
You're gonna try to be the most manliest man as you can.
I fall straight off that list.
What? Listen, boy, I got all 20 bags of groceries from the car up the 4 flights of stairs we about to go.
No way, bro.
I just need you to open the door.
It's crazy.
Here go the keys.
Not me. You better grab something.
Man, what they finna try to be as manly as they can.
But I understand.
You know what I'm saying? Without saying, hey, I need you to help me with this. You know, I got 3 baskets of clothes. I can't carry all 3. Can you grab at least one? Drag it. Just get it to the elevator.
That's it.
Small stuff, but for some men it's real big.
Yeah. And I get that because some of us are brute. Some of us are manly men. We like to beat on our chest and stuff like that. But then it's like, bro, after a while, because I think of this, you can be so macho for so long, but then after a while, your body start breaking down and different things like that may take place, and you're going to need her help. Now with the want, I love how you break it down. So what I'm taking from it is, let's say the want is if I want you to pay for dinner. You get what I'm saying? This for me. This for me.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
The want is like if I want. You get what I'm saying? I don't need you to pay for it. If I want you to do it, then that's when you step in. And I'm talking about the help needed. Not saying that I need you to help me pay the bill. You get what I'm saying? I may not need that because taking care of the house, it needs to be a joint unit.
Of course.
You get what I'm saying? But when we go on certain outskirts of things, it's just like, I'm the man, I got that. You get what I'm saying? So it at that point, it will become the want. And that's how I interpret what you were saying. But you can expound some more on it, bro. Let it drop.
When I mean telling a woman that you want her,
yes,
versus needing her, you can need somebody to help you pay your bills.
Gotcha.
If you're not financially stable, if you're not where you want to be.
Gotcha.
Now you need her.
Gotcha.
You gotta stay together. I need you to cover your half, and I got my half.
Yeah.
As far as food or groceries, I don't got it this time. I need you to go grab us something to eat.
Gotcha.
Like I need you.
Yeah.
If you don't do that, then what we eating tonight. We eating bowls of cereal, or we eating steak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
some steak and rice, some steak and egg, whatever.
Right.
So, but when I say you have to want your woman,
yeah,
you need to, like, if you're trying to go to that next level, if she bringing something to the table, and it's like,
I'm listening.
Yeah, I want you. I don't need you.
Gotcha.
I want you in my life for that next step, because I see what you bringing and you adding. You're not subtracting.
So on that note,
transition.
On that note,
drop a gem from get him in there.
No, you gotta draw more than that, bro. You gotta draw more than that. And on that note, I ain't have to do it.
Little segue.
Right. Let's talk about them taking. You get what I'm saying? Or just people, in relationships taking from each other. So go ahead. Let it drop, bro.
I feel like if you coming to the table, like I said earlier, if you coming to the table with just a knife and fork and a napkin, you taking away. You taking food from the table instead of bringing something else to it.
Yeah.
You taking air out of the tire. I mean, I ain't trying to be rolling on flats. Put me on some 4s or some 6s or some 8s. Elevate me. Elevate me. Or let me help elevate you. Like, we can't both be riding flat out here.
So on that note, what I put was take, right? When I think of the word take, I think of the word remove, right? So basically we go from the one level, right? We're on this level, but then taking removes us or moves us down a level. You get what I'm saying? Which is the opposite of the helpmate. You get what I'm saying? So we more function in just a selfish type of mentality at that point where it's about I. You get what I'm saying? Me, myself, and I, and what can you do for me? Which goes into, like, of course, us guys are givers, right? We give our time, we give our money, we give, thought into how can we transition to the next level with this individual? But then they just take. You get what I'm saying? Where it puts us below. So I'll just go financially real quick. You can be up 10 racks, 20 racks, 30. When you get in a relationship, that 30, 40.
Go ahead and cut that in half.
Yeah. I would say 3s. You get what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying?
Roughly.
So if you got the 10, you at 3.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So go ahead and let it drop, bro.
I feel like when you come into a relationship and you just taking and you taking, man, we can start at one level. Like, we go back to this living condition.
Okay.
We can start at one level, man. I'm paying all the bills.
Facts.
Paying for the groceries. This month you decide, let me take the credit card and go buy me a nice outfit and do this and do that and da-da-da-da.
Okay.
You took away from the rent money. Now we behind on rent. Next week you decide that you want to go out to eat with your friends. You don't have it. You use my money. Let me hold $200. And because I love you and I want to make you happy, here you go, baby.
Here you go.
And you go get fancy and nails done, hair done, brand new wig, new shoes. Y'all go stepping out to a nice little bar. Now we behind on the cable bill. Now we behind on electricity. Now we got a red notice on the door. But you still looking good, though. You still looking good. And I'm trying to figure out how to make it work. You just take. And now I become what they call a lab ass nigga.
Simp.
I'm a simp. I did everything to prove my love. Every day I gotta go out here and prove my love.
Facts, bro. Facts.
But I'm just saying, like, and I'm not gonna play like men don't do it. Man, we do it. Maybe not as bad as women.
You're right,
but we do it.
I agree.
Man, let me. I need this for my shoes and da. But go over there and give her some pipe game and leave out with a few $100.
Yeah.
Now she looking crazy.
Now she behind.
She ain't got no groceries.
All right. And the kids gotta eat.
She trying to figure out how she finna get to work. I just gave this man my gas money for this.
Crazy, bro.
I just gave this man my gas money. I gotta call my mama. I gotta call my brother. Hey, can I borrow a few $100 to
Or she calls the simp dude that's on her line that got it. You know how that go. You know how the game played, bro.
Listen, it's a domino effect. Now I gotta go over here to get the money. She gotta go over there to get the money, and now I owe this person. Now this person gotta get this money.
Yeah.
We going backwards. Not only financially. Let's even go spiritually.
Let's go.
I'm talking to you about my feelings, and you just sitting there. Okay, I'm listening. While I'm talking to you, you on the other, you literally on your phone texting the nigga like, this nigga is lame as fuck. Like, I'm gonna let you know when he finished talking, just pull up and then you can come in the crib. Like, I'm giving you me spiritually. I'm opening up to you, telling you I need you to just help guide me. Tell me what to do. At this point, I need you to be a leader for me.
Pray for me.
Something so simple as just closing your eyes and talking to God for me.
That's a difference between selfish and a helpmate.
Man, listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
Then they narcissistic on top of that.
Man.
It's all about me. And playing the victim.
Man, I done seen it play out where they'll tell you, I don't have no gas money to get to work. Can you help me get something? Can you help me get to work? Shoot up some gas money. You see them 2 days later. Where you at? Oh, I'm at Burlington. Or I'm at DD's. What you getting? Oh, I'm getting some clothes. Nigga, didn't you just tell me
you needed some gas money?
And you drive a truck.
So you gave her a little piece.
You drive a truck. I drive a car. Nigga, you finna go buy clothes. Oh, come on now.
Oh,
I don't think they understand.
They don't.
I don't think you understand.
So just to go back real quick, I wanted to say this. I heard this before. Your money is my money, and my money is my money.
Yeah, of course. That's the boss chick mentality.
Which makes no sense because you do not help anyone. Like with the boss bees and all of them, I believe that they do not help anybody else but themselves.
Yeah.
Right? They sit back and they just receive. Right? So what I used was, you never hear them say, well, I'm finna go buy my dude a truck. Or I'm going to go lavish, take him on a trip.
Because that's not a boss chick's mentality. A boss chick mentality is to make sure she stays the boss.
Right.
She don't pay the cost, but she is the boss. She don't pay the cost.
I can't even grab it fast enough, bro.
She don't pay the cost.
Right.
But she is the boss.
Right. She don't pay the right. And I say they the boss bees until the bill comes.
Oh man.
You get what I'm saying?
Are you reaching for your credit card?
Oh no, not at all. They not looking to reach for it. So what I wanted to say too was, like, you don't hear them saying, "Oh, I'm finna buy my mom a house, a car." Like us guys, you know, we're gonna support our family, our dads, if they're present in our lives, our siblings, as well as our mom. You get what I'm saying? Family. We thinking about taking care of the family when they only think about taking care of themselves. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I believe with the whole taking, it doesn't move us up. It keeps us down. And even sometimes, and I'm going to bring an example I saw on divorce court, where this guy was sitting up there and he had a child. He thought he had a child with someone. So he ended up being put on child support, but they never did the DNA test.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
You get what I'm saying? So now he's $145,000 in debt, if not more. You get what I'm saying? And now he can't get his license. He cannot, try to go on with his life because he owes all of this, and this child isn't even his, bro.
But once you sign your name,
and there's no repercussions for that.
No.
You get what I'm saying? So a whole 18-year career, she's about to get 100 and something thousand. Now at that point, I think the government is playing the game.
Oh, of course.
You get what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion. But why wouldn't you try to do the DNA test? And if it's not his, he's not responsible.
But see, that to me, I've never been in that situation before. Right. Just going off of base what I've seen on TV shows, but from what I've seen, I think once you sign that birth certificate, you're acknowledging that you are the father.
That's crazy.
And like you said, man, If you do a DNA test and it comes back that you're not the father, to me,
you shouldn't be held responsible.
That should be null and void about you signing that birth certificate. That should be just removed.
I agree.
And
it should be an option.
It should be.
Right. So now we're gonna get more deeper into and before I go here, let me go back to what you said spiritually. So, right, they are draining. You get what I'm saying? When they take. Not saying all of them, because some of them, they support you. But they can start something but never finish it, and you have to finish it. And guys don't even think about that. How they may start something, and then just like with the whole business proposition that you had mentioned earlier, they can start the business, and then you have to, because they know that you can carry the weight, sometimes your business, he could take care of it. I could be lazy this week. Because he going to come in and make sure, no, you're supposed to do your part.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You're taking away from what I have to do. Now I have to add to you. Here we go with the selfish mentality. You get what I'm saying? So not more so of the helpmate, because the helpmate would sit up there and say, you know what? Let me go ahead, and keep this thing afloat. And so I won't have to tell him that he has to come in and rescue me. How about we just move up the ladder together, with that type of mentality. Go ahead, let it drop, bro.
Man, I agree with you 100%, man. As far as like business ventures goes, once you start something, you should be willing to finish it. All business don't start and automatically go to the moon. As far as financially, as far as sales, as far as productivity. But you have to be willing to go through the dark times, and you can't flake out when times get dark and think, oh, well, he can handle it. He's the man.
Right.
He can support the weight. It's like, that picture where you see the man with the world on the back of his back.
Yeah.
It's like they're like, okay, well, he got it.
It's crazy.
No. I'm here to support
give me some
your
water.
Dream.
Right.
I'm here to support your dreams.
Right.
This is your dream.
Right.
You should be carrying it. I'm just trying to help you. I'm trying to assist you.
Right.
And at that point, now you put more weight on me as far as what I got to do. As far as it could be financial, it could be social media, it could be time, it could be taken away from my actual 9 to 5.
Right.
Trying to help you with your stuff, making sure you get your license, making sure you have your tags or your bag. Small stuff, but still,
you should be able to take care of that.
You should be able to take
care of it. Because I believe that even those who need help should still be a responsible adult. Being an adult, you should be first. You shouldn't still be a kid, even asking to be in a relationship. You get what I'm saying? So even talking about the dark times that you mentioned, going through it, because I mentioned spiritual, you mentioned spiritual, but I wanted to kind of, backtrack on that. The spiritual aspect of it is, this the only thing they're good at is avoid having sex, right?
Celibate.
Being celibate, okay. Right?
Yeah.
That's the first thing, but they don't pray. They don't fast. You get what I'm saying? They're not reading their word like that.
They're already starting off wrong.
Right. But the thing is, that's the only spiritual thing that they bring to the table. You get what I'm saying? I want to be celibate. I want to be celibate, bro.
Okay, so how we gonna go about this? We going about this 100%? And that's another thing. I think.
Boy, I done triggered you.
Boy, listen. Boy, I'm going down this road. We finna go down this road together.
Go ahead.
I'm telling you, relationships today are not 50-50. Relationships today are 100. You have to bring all or don't bring nothing.
And the economy is showing that.
Oh my God. You have to bring all or don't bring nothing. We can't both be sitting here like this.
Facts.
Hands out. Like, we both got to bring something so we both can move. Because right now, financially, economically, that's not even a word. Economically.
Yeah, economically,
Bruh, it's tough out here.
Yes.
And I don't need nobody coming in here with 50% because I need 100. If we gonna say we going to church, we going to church.
Facts.
And we gonna sit through the whole sermon.
Service.
We gonna sit there. We gonna go to church. If we say we finna save some money, best believe every week I'm looking at you like, where's your half? I need that. Make sure that's in the account.
Right.
If we saying we trying to set a goal to have a vacation, okay, cool. How we gonna make this happen?
I agree, bro. What you took me into was a mindset of saving, right? Because I just had my brother Marklin on.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? The homie, and when we was talking about saving, we were talking about it, it's like if you had a good mate with you, a good person that has the same head that you have on your shoulder, it's nothing that can stop. Because the word of God will talk about if two or more will agree, basically we will get where we need to go. Whatever we are seeking or praying for, just on the spiritual aspect of things. You get what I'm saying? It could just be mental growth, strength, peace of mind. You get what I'm saying? Being sound and being one. It's just hard to do that when you're taking.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Just to break that down real quick. But what you got to say, bro?
Man, when I look at relationships, as far as something that I kind of would strive for. I mean, I know every relationship isn't perfect, but look at my brother and my sister-in-law.
Okay.
When I say dark times, they've been through dark times. They done been through the mud together.
That's what's up. Cause they bail on you nowadays.
Oh man, when I say they've been through the mud, I'm talking the mud.
They say those are red flags. Come on, man.
Man, listen. And I look at them now, and I'm like, how the type of woman she is. She's the, hey, don't spend this much. This money got to go here. This money got to go over here, and this money got to go over here. We finna go out and we finna party. All right, cool. This is the amount of money we finna spend tonight. Once it's gone, it's gone.
I feel you, man.
If we at the strip club, this is what it is. Let's make it happen with what we got right here. That not saying that they ain't got it.
Right.
They got it.
Right.
They got it. If they want to go, they got it. But something like that in a relationship, someone who's just not gonna let you burn through everything.
That's what's up.
To me, that's another take. I know you shouldn't be burning through this, and I know we need X amount of dollars for this, but I'm gonna let you go ahead and burn through that, and we'll figure it out later. We'll make it happen. We'll go to Amscott. We'll call mom. We'll call auntie. We'll call somebody gonna help us with it.
But then what does that do? That brings us.
That's bringing us down. Because now what we were supposed to have saved is now depleted, and now we got to go to somebody with our hands out.
Right.
And once we get it from them, we still got to give it back.
Facts. And then if you're a smart person, you give a little interest so you can come back.
Oh, you got to keep your face clean in these streets.
Facts, man.
Got to keep your face clean. So, pop, here you go with a little sprinkle on top.
Facts.
Just to make sure you know I appreciate you.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, now instead of one step back, we 2 steps back. So I got the money that I needed to take care of something that I needed. Now, as soon as I get that money back, I got to give it back to somebody. Now I'm back in the hole again until I can save up some more money. Man, like I said, I look at that at least that portion of their relationship from what I see on the outside looking in and what I know, and I know how she moves. That's an aspect in a woman that I would want in my life.
Quality,
a quality. That's a very strong quality. Like, hey, I trust you enough with the money, so you know how to work the finances. You know we got X amount of car notes. You know X amount of insurance.
Facts.
You know we got a mortgage. Now when I say they was in the mud, They have a mortgage. What is it? 6'4", 2.5.
Wow.
Brand new bill.
Wow. So they paying a pretty penny.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, they saved though.
That's what's up.
They saved together.
And some couples, they don't understand why they last long because they went through the trenches together, as well as accomplished goals together. You get what I'm saying? Which counterpart them to a different type of level. It's hard to break that type of bond over time.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's I listen, kudos to your brother and
man.
sister-in-law. You hear me?
Big brother AB,
You
out
hear
here
me?
doing it, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
But I mean, I also feel a woman that comes into any kind of relationship, whether it be sexual, physical, mental, spiritual, if she's only taking, she's not full on her, and she either had something lacking in the childhood to not know what a real man is supposed to do and how he's supposed to treat a real woman and how to accept that.
Yeah, just the lack of dads.
Man, and it's
because sometimes you have to be their dad.
It's crazy that you say that.
Their dad, their brother, and cousin before you be their boyfriend.
But see, like it goes back to the boss chicks again, though.
Okay.
Boss chicks don't need no man. Boss chicks can do about it. They got what's the thing called? They got the rose.
They got the okay.
I don't need you to do nothing for me. I got something that can do it better than you.
Yeah.
All right, but cool. When you ain't got no more sensation left, what you finna do?
What you gonna do?
When you need somebody to cry on and talk to in the middle of the night because Sally and Jennifer don't want to talk to you no more, who you talking to?
Right. And also to add to that, they don't think about the depression that they do go through because they're more on antidepressants now.
Yeah.
The millennials and the generation Z's, X's, they are on more antidepressants. They are more medicating themselves now because they can't deal with what's going on as far as relationships.
The reality.
Facts. They live in a false reality with the delusion. You get what I said?
That's social media.
Yeah, no doubt.
I see this, blah, 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 blah. Nah, come on, man.
Yeah.
You got to open
It's
your
not
eyes.
real.
Yeah,
It's
you got to open
not
your
real.
eyes. Them same pictures that they sitting up there taking, what somebody said, the same pictures that you like, that you going crazy over, it probably took them 300-400 snaps to get.
That's
300-400 snaps to get that perfect shot to make you envy them.
right. You don't know how many times they done had to take the video. Oh, girl, try it again. Oh, try it again. Oh, try it
I
again.
done been the photographer, nigga.
You speaking facts.
I done
man.
been the photographer. I'm telling you what it is.
Yeah.
Sitting there like, come on, bro. We'll just take the shot, take the shot and be gone. Pop. If it's blurry, whatever. You know what happened that night,
Right. It's supposed to be memorable moments. man.
Yeah. We know what happened that night.
Right.
But nah, man, I really think females nowadays it's a struggle.
Yeah.
It's a struggle on both ends, but more so on the female because they wanna be that chick that doesn't need. I can do it on my own. I don't need you, and they don't even want you. They have this preconceived notion that they want that dude that's so godly looking, that looks like this, that has the washboard abs. I ain't gonna lie, I got the washboard abs, that got the hazel eyes, the big tall dude, that the monster beard, and that same monster beard dude out here fucking every chick.
Yeah, they want the 1%.
Other than you.
Right. The 1%, the 80% of women wants the top 5% of dudes. And and so it leaves the leftover 95% of guys not even getting a chance. They don't even look their way. You get what I'm saying?
Boss chick mentality.
Yeah, man.
And they'll tell you some of them not even having the boss chick mentality. Some of them be like, "Oh baby, I'll cook your dinner. I'll always have the house clean, and I'll always do this and do that, and make sure that you're mentally ready." No, what are you bringing to the table?
It sounds like they want to do something for nothing.
What are you bringing to the table other than some yams?
They want something for nothing.
That'll go for a dude that ain't never get none. That'll go for a dude that never really had a tail. Not nothing against my big dudes. That'll go for a fat boy that got money.
Facts. Or somebody that don't got play but got money.
That don't got play but got money. That'll go for somebody like that. Somebody who got money and that's financially stable, who has a business, who has an organization, who has their life together, who has a portfolio. I need something more than just yams. I can go purchase yams.
Facts.
I can go buy you better yams.
Facts.
I'm just we gonna speak facts. Like
Facts.
I can go purchase you better yams. What are you bringing to? Are you here to help?
Right.
Or you here to take?
Yeah.
Don't take no air out of my tire because I like rolling on sixes.
I hear you. Listen, let me just drop another one. I'm speechless, bro, because you said it all.
I told you this was in my spirit.
I know.
I think that like I'm gonna just go back.
Yep.
I think number one, communication in all relationships, spiritually, even with Christ, communication is key.
Gotcha.
You have to communicate. If we don't talk about how we feel, what's going on, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, we're not gonna grow. We're not gonna elevate together.
Right.
Like I said, that's the turkey of the dinner table.
Facts.
All the rest of that stuff is the sides.
Yeah.
If you come into the table and just got a knife and fork, you ain't gonna be sitting there long.
Right.
Matter of fact, I might just put you through the drive-through and then send you about your way.
They say recreational use only.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Facts.
So I wanted to just talk about some of the things that women take, especially from a guy, that we don't think about as men, especially getting into relationships. Why most men nowadays are not marrying, or they're not considering marrying. They're considered just going through the humps and bumps of relationships. So they think about child support. If I was to have a child with this person, they will automatically look at me as a check. You get what I'm saying? Alimony. They're divorcing, taking basically the house, the kids, and the dog. But you know what I'm saying? And your car as well.
If you're going into a relationship, to me, if you're going into something thinking about it like that, you shouldn't be dealing with that person.
I agree. But that's what you have to think about. You get what I'm saying? When you get into a relationship, if I exchange numbers, it's like, what would she really want from me in this day and age? You get what I'm saying?
That's a tough question.
I know.
That's a tough question because everybody nowadays have their own special agenda.
I agree.
Everybody got an angle. Like today, you could be good, and man, you down on rent.
yeah.
And she well, speaking as a female, she could be down on rent. And her and her homegirl's like, well, come on, go out, girl, get your mind off of da. She on the hunt.
Yeah.
She on the hunt,
and even just to get a plate of food.
I'm saying like she on the hunt,
right?
She on the hunt for whatever she can get right now to help her in her situation.
Yep.
And like you said, man, it's
the kids some shoes, clothes and stuff like that. They're thinking about, like you say, what they can get. Well, you miss out even having a good time with the person. You can't even really experience. And I say because they are not being an adult. Taking care of responsibility.
True.
So you miss out on even having a good time with a person, trying to get to know the person, but that all they're thinking about is what can you do for me? Because they can't do for themselves.
I hope I'm not going to sidetrack, but
Go ahead.
When you say that, I think about going to a concert and looking at a concert through a phone instead of you actually being there, enjoying,
bro,
and living through the concert and being
well
there.
Well said, bro.
You looking through it through a phone, worried about the likes and who see what row you in, and who see where you sitting at, who you sitting next to. You worry about the likes instead of enjoying
the moment.
Moment.
Crazy, bro. And that's the thing. When I meet people now, what are you? If I was to meet someone, let's say, and I'm up there trying to talk to the person, it's like, yo, what type of time are you on? You get what I'm saying? Are you really about, like, are you going to hit me with straight drama, your situation, the fact that the kids didn't eat if we was just to go down that lane, you don't got gas in your car, you get what I'm saying? So are we on that, or are we on, like, man, hey, have you tried the steak taco from here, man? This thing fire. You get what I'm saying? And kiki and laugh about just things that happened in the past. You get what I'm saying? Oh, I remember I went to this school. You remember back in the day when you used to be on the phone looking at the ceiling and y'all just talk all night about whatever.
But I fell asleep on the phone.
Facts. But now you can't even do that too much of nowadays because it's all about, well, I've been on the phone with you for an hour. Are you going to cash out me or what? Bro,
you done hit me with, listen, met a chick, hit me with a, can you go, come with me to the hair store? Why am I going with you? I'm going home. Come with me to the hair store. Just follow me there. Why? I'm tired. I just did a 16-hour shift. I don't even feel like going no more. Can you go just pick it up for me? Because I'll meet you later. Pick what up for you? My hair. I got a haircut. I'm sorry. I told her, I was like, I get what you trying to get me to do. Right. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. I'm not that nigga.
Facts.
I don't pay for it. Will never pay for it. If my mouthpiece can't get it, I ain't gonna get it.
I feel you, bro.
You taking. You want me to go get something for you and
spend your $300-400.
And you, matter of fact, you work where I work at. You make the same amount of money. Why you?
Because remember,
Come on.
her money is her money.
Come on now.
Your money is her money.
Come on now.
That's the philosophy, and that's sitting there.
Come on, man.
I believe that's very sick of an individual, a person, to think like that. Because I worked my whole life and that's what I believe. They believe to meet you at the finish line. So I worked my whole life building my strength up to get to the finish line for you to meet me there and then take all that I worked for.
And you raising up the trophy. You grabbing the trophy like you just ran the whole.
Like you just
ran the whole race, the whole Ironman race. I'm over here on the floor, gassed.
And you holding the trophy with no sweat.
Not a drop. not a.
You ain't even trying to give me the Gatorade.
I see you over there in the circle. You get over there. Let me carry this trophy over here for you real quick.
Yeah. Also, too, real quick before we end, and I say this. We have to be careful as being men or individuals, but I'm going to specify, especially aces, that our time is very important. And we need to dedicate or promise ourselves to make sure that we don't waste any more time. I'm tired of seeing the guys, especially I surround and that surrounds me, wasting time on these women. You get what I'm saying? And it may be vice versa as far as the jewels, but stop wasting time. You get what I'm saying? And stay focused on the prize. Get into the finish line. Let it drop, bro.
Already, man. I mean, I agree with you 110%. I mean, it's like you speaking to my soul right now, man. I can't get away. You saying stuff and I'm just like,
Got you, bro.
Nah, I mean, I agree with you 110%. Bro, men, your time is valuable. Every second, every moment, every breath, your time is valuable. You can no longer should we say, hey, I'm going to take off to come see you.
That's dead.
I'm going to take off. I'm going to put in some vacation time and we can go do this. And
that's dead, bro.
she flake on you. And now you sitting there, you done missed out on some money. You done used a vacation day or whatever you could have that you didn't have to use.
Right. And I could be transparent. That happened to me.
No, I'm telling you, I'm speaking from the heart right now.
Not one time, but several times. Whereas I really, really thought about it. You get what I'm saying? Like I sat back and I'm like, it's no way that why did I come and work late? You get what I'm saying? And then, but see, that was me trying to grow up. I was growing up.
You was putting effort in. You was trying to put in.
I like
something.
how you said that. Yeah.
You was putting effort in. You was trying to put effort into something that wasn't putting effort back into you.
Facts, bro.
You was putting effort into something that wasn't trying to put effort back into you. And I feel like you said, man, on both sides though,
yeah.
men and women, your time is valuable.
I agree.
So I feel like once you set something in stone,
yep.
Hey, let's do X, Y, Z, and blah 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 blah. All right, cool. Don't get me twisted now. As emergencies happen, some things happen the way
of course.
But when that shit is consistent,
you know they playing you at that point.
it's like we take a step back. Like, what's really going on?
What's really cracking?
Because I could have been doing X, Y, Z over here and moving this kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
But once again, it's you trying to put effort into something that may not be trying to put effort into you.
Facts.
So yeah, your time is very valuable.
So on that note, bro, go ahead and close it out. Speaking to the point of, are you here to help or take? Bro, what's your last words that you want to drop, bro? Let it drop.
I think, not wasting time. Communicate. Get straight to it. Let me know what you here for.
Like that.
And you can't be afraid to tell someone what you really want.
Right. And tell a person no.
Oh my.
No is a word and you can use it.
It's not used enough. It's not used enough.
Say it in the mic, bro.
It is not used enough.
Facts, bro.
Can you take me to the store? No. Why? No. I feel like it, and this is on both sides. Do me, hey, can you do such and such, whatever for me?
I agree. No.
Well, why? No.
Like that.
That's the answer. You just have to take that. Like I said, man, I just think coming into relationships, come in and say what you want. Off bat.
Yeah.
Communicate. Don't just be that person that comes to the table with their hands open, ready to grab everything on the table.
Gotcha.
Come in really to elevate and be elevated.
I feel you. There you go. There y'all go. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate AB stopping by to really let it rip, to drop them gems, right?
Anytime.
All right. So make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe. And we'll be back with another one. All right.
Already.
So y'all tap in with us. All right. So I'm your boy DP. This is my brother AB.
Yes, sir.
And we Gemini Gems. That's Geminis with the S, Gems with the Z. And what we do, we drop them gems. I probably don't even got no more room.
I took all your shit. You can't even fit now. I'm jumping for you, bro.
Okay, I appreciate it, man.
Drop the gems.
All right, y'all have a good one. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right.